Hello everyone and welcome back to more card game content. Today, we're going to the largest game store in Georgia, Level Up Games, for their Lost Caverns pre-release. Joining me today are my friends Ross, Tyler, and Pete. So, without further ado, let's get into the opening.
Competitive advantage.
Fair.
40 cards.
Let's see.
2 colors.
Crack this boy open.
And you can't see my hands. 0 to 2 cards.
Now the name of the game is you keep the you keep your promo as like the final bit, right? Like the surprise. All right, hopefully this is the pre-release Cabinet of Souls, and then you just went off this. So we'll never tell.
You never know.
Okay, fuck it. I don't know. I've no idea at this point.
They love to suck the fun out of it. Oh, he's going in.
Fuck it. First back. Iron Paw Smart.
Got an arena code.
Arena codes, hell yeah. Panicked Altasaur, Disturbed Slumber. Echo of Dusk. Unlucky Drop. All 5 colors full. I've actually built this a little lower.
I got a cave.
Yo, Caves!
I got a Get Lost in Cave.
Nice, Caves.
Dude, Get Lost is a good card for this.
Oh, it does. Gus does seem like a good card. There's Mycoid, Cosmium Blast, Sunshot Militia.
Oh yeah, y'all are going down.
Twists and Turns, besides Lore Keeper, Market Gnome, Contested Game Ball, Akal Pakal, First Among Equals, and Threefold Thunderbolt.
If you want to lock money on me tonight.
An Island. And the Fungus. The Fungus, they're fun guys.
Okay, everyone have their stuff. Everyone has product. Nobody's missing product.
Is Whale of the Forgotten good?
Anyone? Yeah,
I mean,
Deckbuilding
it
has
seems
started.
alright. Relics Roar, Thousand Moons Crack Shot, Panicked Altasaur, In the Presence of Ages, Brazen Blade Master, Acrobatic Leap, Dowsing Device, Dig Site Servitor, Staunch Crewmates, Deep Cavern Bat, Kellen Daring Explorer, and a Hidden Cataract. Oh, cool, they fill up the land slots, so it's entirely possible you actually just get a bunch of these for fixing. Rampaging Spiketail, Reska Puzzle Door, Deconstruction Hammer, Volatile Wanderglyph, River Herald Guide, Ray of Ruin, Diadect Echo, Fanatic Offering, Buried Treasure, Idle Wanderglyph, Rampaging Ceratops, Itzkent, Firstborn of Geshath, Helping Hand, Polani's Hatcher. Oh wow, we got a nice red-green going already. A Hidden Volcano, and a Gnome. Petrify, Ancestor's Aid, Staggering Size, Skullcap Snail, Ancestral Reminiscence. Walk of the Ancestors, Abrade, Disruptor, Wanderglyph, Sunbird Standard, Colossodactyl, Killian's Dawnrunner, Bloodthorn Flail, Contorious Cond, the alt art. Cool. Bloodthorn Flail, In the Presence of Ages, and Captivating Cave. You got a Gnoblin, got a Gnome?
Oh my god. Are these are lands?
Yeah, those are the lands.
Oh, that's so cool.
The full art lands for this set. They look really nice. Poison Dart Frog, Fortitude, Pirate Hat, Petrify, Atali's Favor, Sage of Days, Dead Weight, Grilled Cave Worm, Death Cab Marionette, Grasping Shadows, Ruin Lurker Bat, Defossilize. That's called a reanimation spell. The Founding Riddle, the Belligerent, and a Mountain. And the Treasure. And our final pack. Oh, these need to be over here. Relic's Roar, Thousand Moon Crackshot, Panicked Altosaur, Poison Dart Frog, Fungal Fortitude, Miner's Glidewing, Malamet Scythe, Cartographer's Companion, Inverted Iceberg, well, we're getting a little spoiler there. Dreadmont's Ire, Self-Reflection, Malamet Battleglyph, Pugnacious Hammerskull, Triumphant Chomp, Hidden Necropolis for a black fixing and a map, and then our pre-release promo is oh shit, the Myco Tyrant. That's a nice hit. Well shit, we have a lot of good directions to go in. I'm not sure where we're gonna go. I'll catch you guys when I figure that out. So to give some context to card selection, because I didn't record it, we have some very strong cards in red and green. Gishat's Kid, Colossodactyl, Pugnacious Hammerskull, and Polani's Hatcher are all valid reasons to go in that direction. Alternatively, we have a very good reason to go red-white by Quintorius. In the same vein for white, we could also run Kellen, but we definitely want to use the green portion to help make maps to have a 50-50 shot of buffing versus grabbing a land drop. And then of course we might want to go with black because we have the Myco Tyrant promo. But hear me out! What if we could play all of them? This is very difficult for most decks to manage, but we're not most decks. 2 Poison Dart Frogs are not only worth including because flyers are the bane of limited, but they're also very impressive mana dorks. Rampaging Spiketail can be cycled to find the swamp from Myco Tyrant, and gets a creature in the graveyard for where that's needed. Aegis helps find lands, and Sunbird Standard is basically a Darksteel ingot that can potentially become a creature later. The big deficiency of this plan though is removal. We have almost none outside of Abrade, the Stone Idol, Battleglyph, and Triumphant Chomp. And honestly, we didn't have much removal in our other colors, at least removal that's actually relevant. You could argue that with Akal Pakal and the Belligerent, we could go red-blue, but I felt the green pool anchoring everything was arguably better. Alright, just finished deck building through the assistance of my buddy John. He does a lot of drafting, a little bit more than I do, but we put a kind of a mess of a deck together. The nice bits are that we have 2 of the caves, Volcano and Necropolis. We also have Cat's Cave for fixing, and we also had some pretty good mythics. We got Myco Tyrant for the pre-release promo, and Quintorius Khand as the Planeswalker. So obviously we have some nice stuff here. We can cycle away the Spiketail to get the black mana we need for Myco Tyrant, and we also have some cool stuff like the Pugnacious Hammerskull and it's Quineth, the Gishath one, and then also Polani's Hatcher just giving all the dinosaurs haste. So yeah, we'll see how the first round goes and go from there. Now, before we dive into the game performance, it's sponsor time. Now, if you're in the market to make your favorite Magic card art pop out of the frame, encase the whole thing, or want to replace it with something entirely different without physically painting over it, then Ultra Sleeves might be the option for you. With thousands of options to choose from, some adding new borders, others being card specific and changing the entire card art, and a plethora of different artists, there's sure to be something that you'll like. And since they're all inner sleeves, they work with whatever outer sleeve you're already using, from Dragon Shields to Katanas. The best part is not only are they only as much as a standard set booster, you support the artists that you buy from. If any of this interests you, use my affiliate link in the description or my code JMARGameDesign at checkout. It tells them I brought you to them and tells them to keep supporting the channel. Thanks again to Ultra Sleeves for sponsoring, and now let's get into how the games went. Round 1. I was up against a new guy and game 1 went pretty smooth, despite running into Aclazotz, which, oh my god, is such a good card in Limited. Game 2 is definitely a little clunkier and definitely grindier that I was not prepared for. Having to bottom Quintorius off cracking a Discoverland also felt very bad. However, we managed to make the turn after he forgot to use the blocking ability with his 7/7, so my good little tree frog could block and kill it. Round 2. Game 1, I was once again up against Aclazotz, and this time it was used to much more effectiveness because it killed me dead, especially after it ripped my hand to shreds. Game 2 was extremely fun back and forth, but I just barely managed to eke out a win because a fungus token that I made through Myco Tyrant helped get in for lethal. Game 3 is a little hazy, but I think I was much more aggressive on my end, and I was able to push through very quickly to wrap up the round in my favor. Round 3. Game 1 was clunky as hell and got hysterical because we got to constantly swing the power of double frog at our opponent. Like, seriously, frogs took off half his life. It was hilarious. Eventually, we found more than just frogs, specifically Khand, making spirits every turn, but our opponent really found nothing but lands. Game 2, our opening hand was extremely suspect, but 2 lands, the Dino Manazork and a Hammerskull definitely helped get us there. Khand also helped, and with the game going so long, we actually got the -6 off to make 16 red. Got a little punished, but otherwise put out a bunch of threats to push for death the next turn. And so with that, I made my first ever pre-release 3-0 and got some pretty good gas out of the prize packs. Now from here, it's time to see what happens on part 2 for the second pre-release I went to at Battle and Brew. I'll catch you next time with that story. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel around. Thanks again to Ultra Sleeves for sponsoring, and I'll see you guys next time.